Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? Hello, how are you? How you feeling? Hello, good afternoon. How are you? How you feeling? Hello, how are you? Good afternoon. We just want to talk about the latest immigration news. What's going on? Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about what is going on. What is going on? Friends, I'm here to answer questions. Latest immigration news. What is going on? So what's going on is that the parole in place, it's over, like officially over. If you go on uscis.gov, the case has been updated. The website has been updated, and it is over. So people should continue to file their I-601A waiver. That's the only part we have. Let me share my screen so we can talk about it. Okay, let me share my screen, okay? So we can talk about it. Share screen. Share screen. Oh, okay. Keeping families together. On November 7th, the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Texas in Texas, the Department of Homeland Security published a decision, right? So issuing a final judgment vacating the Keeping Together Family, KFT, Keeping Together Family. Effective immediately, USCIS is taking the following steps to comply with the court's order. Pending Form I-31 application will not be adjudicated, and intake of new Form I-131F application will cease. Anyone with a future application, if you have a biometric, just consider it cancel. External engagement on the KFT parole process are canceled. In the coming days, USCIS will publish additional information on how it will handle pending cases and pay application fees. So they'll let us know if they're going to refund the money or what they're going to do with those pending cases. Okay. That's pretty much what they'll. In coming days, they should refund the money anyway, because really, to be honest, they didn't do anything with it. At least they should refund the money. But stop sharing. So, but they'll let us know. We don't know yet. They will let us know. And another news I want to share with you here is this case that got approved. Let me, oh, shit. Let me share the case. Right. Okay, hold on. Let me share the screen. going on? Huh, the screen is not being shared for some reason. Okay, share the screen. Okay, this is, where is it? Okay, this is the form I-765. Someone was asking me how long it takes to get approved, right? This one, we filed on March 22, 2024, and was approved on November 6, 2024, basically 8 months. But this is good. It's a combo where you get parole as well and valid for 5 years. 5 years. It's a combo and you get parole and it's valid for 5 years. This is based on marriage. Okay. The client was in removal. We cancel removal. Had the order of removal, basically. We had to join motion. Motion was granted. Then we file adjustment with USCIS. And now it's approved 8 years later, 8 months later. Good news. At least they can step out, and they're safe because they have basically they have um, TPS, so they are safe. Okay, let me stop right here. Yeah, I just want to take questions. We don't have questions today. We don't have questions. Wow, nobody's here today. Nobody's here. We don't have questions. Just waiting for questions. Just waiting for questions, okay? Do we have a question? If we don't have a question, we just have to stop and come back later because I can't be here. If we don't have a question, I can't not be here. Serge Guabeni. What about EB5? What do you mean by EB5? What is the question about EB5? Oh, 800,000. With our regional centers, it's 800,000. Yeah, that's the minimum. That's really when USCIS is gonna find you in their area, but you have to pay them additional 80,000 on top of 800,000. Pay them additional, I believe, 80,000 for them to basically come up with a place where an area where you can invest, facilitate basically. That's the minimum, 800,000. Yeah, AB5. Yeah, I know it's 800,000 because somebody just asked about it last month. Oh, it has increased actually to 900,000. It's no longer 800,000. Oh my gosh, when they increase it? Because last month I was talking, no, 2 months ago I was talking about it with a potential client. It was 800. Wow, the minimum investment in a TAA has increased to 800,000 from 500 to an account for inflation. And then the standard minimum investment has increased to 1.8 million. Okay. Yeah, it has changed. Serge Guabini, the minimum, what is the filing fee? What do you mean by the file? They should contact me. Yeah, just give them the email. Give them my email. They should contact me. I was doing a research for a potential client 1 month ago. It was around 800,000. Yeah, just I'll give them my email. It's Bijoux, that's Ngwanda esq@gmail.com. What do you mean I was not responding? I've never seen anybody who said I'm not responding. They're the first one. Yeah, first of all, my email is right there. They should email me. My consultation link is right there on my profile. I don't know what they mean. I never respond. That's a lie. I don't understand. They're lying to you, probably. Search Guabini. They're probably lying to you because I always respond. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they're lying to you. Just give them my email. Um, yeah, pretty sure they're lying because I always respond. Even if I don't respond the same day, I respond within 48 hours. I always respond. And if they schedule a consultation, I'm gonna see it. They never schedule a consultation because my consultation is right there. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody has ever asked me about that on your part. Hmm. Good afternoon. I am well. How are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you? Long time. How are you? Were you here yesterday? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, we're just taking questions. If you have questions, just put it in the comment. We're just here to take questions. And because we don't have a lot of people today, I might not take too long. So if you have a question, just drop it in the comment. Or if you want to ask your question live, I can just give you the link. Yeah, if you have a question, please put it in the comment. We're just here. I don't have any news specific. The only thing we know is parole in place for spouses of U.S. citizen and their children, like stepchildren of U.S. citizen. It's over, officially over. If you go on USCIS website, you will see that they have updated their website, and it's done. So if you trying to continue with the path of the green card, this I-601A waiver, you can always file that. If you've been order removed before, you can also file the form I-212. That one too, you can file it as conditional once it's approved. In addition to the I-601A, you can step out and really try to get your visa from outside if that's the path you want to follow. Okay, because that parole is done. It's dead. Okay, so thank you and have a blessed day. Thanks, Serge Wabini. Yeah, try to follow up with them and see what they're saying because, yeah, nobody have contacted me on those EB5. Let's see. Yeah, we have questions here. Can I file Canadian visa with under TPS? We see? No. How are you going to come back if you only have a receipt? You have to have a TPS granted in order to be able, and the travel document granted in order to be able to come back. Otherwise, you'll be stuck outside. Yeah, the answer is no, and I'm pretty sure you know it too. Right? What you submitted I-130 on the 20th? Not even a month. What are you talking about receipt or are you talking about the like in a, yeah, those I-130 takes like 1 year and a half. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. October 28th, it's not even a month, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Nah, forget it. Not today. Or maybe you're talking about you haven't received the receipt notice yet. The receipt, you should give it at least 30 days. Yeah, you get your receipt. That's no problem. But if you're talking about when it's going to get approved, my friend, that's a long way to go. It's only like 3 weeks now. Okay, anybody else? Receipt notice. Okay, receipt notice. Please give it at least 30 days. Yeah, give it at least 30 days. That's the minimum. You get it. Nowadays, they're not taking too long anyway. 28th, after the 28th of November, you should have your receipt. What do you mean the PD is in the final stage of dismissal? What do you mean by that? Shorish Kadosh. Because if ICE is the one who's supposed to deport you, right? If ICE already decided to join motion to reopen, it means that they're not going to exercise, they're not going to execute that order of removal. So I wouldn't be concerned if they already signed. because I'm pretty sure you have the copy of it. So you can, if it comes down to it, you have to show them the copy that my case is being reopened. You sign, meaning that you agree to reopen the old case, so the case is pending. So I don't think you should be concerned if they already signed, because the ICE is the one who's supposed to um, execute those order of removal. Thank you. Welcome. As I join the motion, but that also means I won't have any status. Yes, that is correct. You won't have a status, but you are no longer under the final order of removal because I decided to reopen an old case. It means the case is pending. So once the case is pending, it stays removal. So yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it if they already signed. If they didn't sign, then I'll be concerned. If they already signed, I wouldn't be concerned. Yeah, you just have to be walking around with your motion to reopen, like a copy of it in your pocket. If they come after you, show them like you're the one who signed this. So my case is pending. So yeah. and and this deportation thing really is gonna affect, just to be honest, it's gonna affect mostly people with order of removal, but people with pending cases, I don't think it's gonna affect them. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure people with order of removal, people with criminal records, those are the people it's going to affect. And quite frankly, how are you going to deport 11 million individuals? Probably 200,000, maybe, or 20,000, but 11 millions? Yeah, that's a dream. And if short, how long it takes for I-130 to approve? Lately, probably 1 year and a half, I'll say. It's just gonna depend on what center. Here in Baltimore, for example, it takes forever. We had one that took 3 years. So let's see. I mean, I don't know how it works, Stephen Diaz. I don't know how it works at the uh, Canadian embassy because I don't deal with their laws. But what I'm saying is that in order to go out, you have to have your travel document approved already. So I don't know how long it takes to get a visa at the Canadian embassy. Say, for example, if it only takes 5 days. So the suggestion, of course, is for you to wait until you actually get the travel document, then submit, because you want to have a strong case. Because if I was the consulate and I look at the person only has a receipt, I'm gonna just deny the thing in question. So it's just gonna get denied. So if I were you, I'll wait. I get the travel document, I get everything, then I file. I wait for the travel document before I travel. Yes, which is what you should do, of course, right? Okay, I understand. Yeah, hopefully you got it. Anybody else? Moving along. Anybody else? I mean, when you have me on the phone, on the internet, you should ask your questions because sometimes it takes for me forever for me to come back online. So when you have me, that's the time you should be asking your questions. Because sometimes I'll be like waiting. I have a DACA I filed for parole in place and get approved while Trump is in office. Well, in order to be able to come back, you have to have a valid advance parole, and DACA has to be valid. So if Trump is in power and DACA is still valid, and you have a valid advance parole, well, you can still come back. But usually, advance parole, even if you look at it on the application, it says that it's never a guarantee. People usually go because they have to. But if you're just going for a vacation, we don't suggest that you go, right? You have to go if you, let's say you're going because you want to do an interview for your job, uh, for the work visa type of interview, and you have a valid DACA and you have a valid advance parole, then yes, you can go because you have to. It's for the interview. If you're just going for family visit, no, don't take that. Yeah, I wouldn't take that much risk. If Trump is back. If you have valid document, you can still go and come back. If it's not valid, there's nothing you can do about it. So even under Trump, people were still traveling. Remember, it's not like the end of the world. I mean, if your documents are valid, they're valid. Nobody can do anything about it. Okay, let's see. If the people who have final order for removal, if the spouse sponsored them and the case is still pending, not approved yet, can the government deport them? Yes and no. It's just going to depend on how you're going to negotiate with ICE. Um, the reason the government could deport is because the final order of removal says that this person has been order removed and they never left. Now that the case is pending, which case is pending? I-130, then they're going to tell you to wait for outside. Um, but if you, let's say you have a joint motion to reopen and ICE has signed off on it, then the reasoning is that, of course, ICE has already agreed to reopen this old case, then, you can stay. So it's just going to depend on case by case and how ICE is handling. But to be honest, when a person has been ordered removed, ICE has the right to execute that order of removal. So sometimes people apply for stay of removal, defer status. So those are the things you have to be looking into: defer status, stay of removal, stuff like that. TPS renewal since January in the renewal term since now I never get approved. Yeah, TPS is taking forever. TPS is taking forever. I have, I even have a client we applied last year till today. We didn't get it. That's from Cameroon. What country are you applying from? Stevenson Diaz. Lucy, I-130. Yeah, Lucien Comparer. It's just going to depend on the highs. If they, because basically, if the order of removal is pending, they can deport somebody, right? Because they have been order removed. They have a final order of removal. So it's basically pending under their belt. So now they have only I-130 pending. They still can remove a person because they're going to say that you can wait outside for the I-130 to be approved and try to reapply, which is going to be difficult. So Yeah, it's just gonna depend. You just have to keep in mind that you can always negotiate with ICE. You can always apply for deferred status. You can always apply for stay of removal. It's just gonna depend on what do you have as argument. Because if you have been order removed, they have the right to come get you. Um, and if you live in the this area, I don't know where you are, what state, but if you live in this area, I strongly suggest that you don't live in the Silver Spring area in Maryland, because over there they really track people down at their jobs. This year in July, yeah, this Stevenson DS. It's not even 6 months yet. Yeah, just wait. Just wait. They're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. People have been waiting for 1 year. Just wait. It's not even 6 months. And what country is that? Haiti. Just wait. If you can always try to expedite, right? With the congressman office, if you have a valid reason, just try. It doesn't cost. It's free. Try to expedite and see if it's gonna work. I always tell people try everything you can, especially when it's free. Just try. If it works, fine. If it don't work, you're already waiting anyway. So New York is going to be difficult for them to actually track people down. New York is big. How are they going to find all those people? Yeah, New York is like, how are you going to find me? If I give you the address and I know deportation start living somewhere else, how are you going to find me? You know what I mean? So it's going to be, to be honest with you, Lucien Compare, it's not that easy to deport 11 million individual unless you're really not lucky. By the time they're going to get to you, you probably move already to a different place, house. So yeah, New York is big. Here in Baltimore, not Baltimore, but in Maryland, in Silver Spring area, they go there, they wait outside of the job, they start tracking you from your house, how you're leaving to go to work. They wait there outside of the house, and then they start like going after you and then get you from the job. After you like not in the job, how when you're coming outside, that's when they arrest. ICE does it sometimes, especially in Silver Spring, Maryland. That's the worst place to be. Um, yeah, we got 26 people in the house. Please go ahead and like, share, like, share, like, share. 26 people in the house. Shout out to all the people in the house. Yeah, you have to print that email out. Just print it because it has the number, the name, the number, the office at the end of the email. Yeah. And why, if which court are you in, immigration court or BIA? Because BIA, that's where it takes too long. If it's just immigration court, if you file a motion, it's not gonna take 30 days. The judge is gonna sign off on it. So if ICE already agree how long it has been and why the judge is not signing, immigration court doesn't take that long. But if you the motion is going back to BIA, that's when you're gonna wait for too long. Yeah, just print this thing out and just have it. Yeah, and I'll consider myself safe under your circumstances, really, because they already signed. You got the RFE for birth certificate. Yeah, you have to, whatever they ask you in the request for evidence, just submit it. You have to go under, I believe, under documents, the Department of State, and look at in your country what document is considered valid for your specific country, and submit those documents. According to the Department of State, it's going to tell you exactly what document, and you submit those documents. Oh my God, we got now we have questions. Stevenson, that person has to go outside, come back, make their entry. That will be the legal entry when they go out and come back. That'll be legal. That'll be parole. They'll be parole back. If they parole back, that's when they'll be able to adjust status with USCIS, if provided that they're not in removal proceedings, right? Immigration code, the court is taking too long. I'm terminating attorney who present to go proceed. Why the court's taking too long? Which court? Here in Baltimore? We just had one. We filed it on October 3rd. It got approved on October 29th with a case that was already closed. That's immigration court, like 2 weeks. If you look at it, probably 2 weeks and a half, not even a month. Yeah, let's just say 3 weeks, 21 days. No, it doesn't work like that. You just have to go outside. Steven, you're going to have to go outside. Yeah, if you did exactly how it was listed on the Department of State website, then you should be good. Oh, what should one expect if Trump brings out the poverty guidelines again? Oh, this is a good question. So basically, what we're gonna expect is like he's gonna bring the old rule of chargeback, public charge, not chargeback. Sorry, I used to work at the bank. That's why I'm like chargeback, public charge. So he's gonna bring out the old rule of public charge, and under that rule, a person who has been taking, unless you are doing your green card under humanitarian reasons, for example, asylum, VAWA, U visa, T visa. If you are not under that umbrella and you're doing your green card based on family base, under the old public charge rule, the one that Trump revived, like it's an old rule, but nobody was using it. He's the one who he liked to go back and use all this rules that nobody's using, but it's in the book. So basically, based on that old rule, if a person has been taking public benefit, like such as food stamp, housing, Medicaid, or stuff like that, they will be seeing their case being denied. They'll be subject to public charge. At that point, you're gonna file with a waiver, and it was really hard. Some people saw their case being denied. I had a client where we had to reopen a case, file a motion to reopen because it was denied based on public charge. We had to bring out another sponsor. We had to had some waivers and stuff like that. So that's what you should expect if he comes back. I mean, when he comes back, for sure he's gonna bring that public charge rule back again. Baltimore, yeah, Baltimore. They don't take too long. John motion to reopen, even the case was closed. They don't take too long. The last one we did, John motion to reopen in Baltimore, took only 3 weeks. We filed it. They received it on October 3rd. We got a motion granted on October 29. I mean, the court order on October 29. So I don't see why it's taking too long. Yeah, you need to talk to your lawyer and see why it's taking too long. You can call the court yourself too to follow up. If they already filed that motion, you should call them. Do you think there will be a problem for asylum green card applicant? Why? Why there should be a problem? I don't think so. If your case is valid, you got asylum granted, it's time to apply for a green card, you apply. I don't see why. I don't understand the question. What do you mean? Problems? Oh, the court is tired. You haven't and I'm here. You didn't want to hire me. You see? You see? When I tell people hire me, they don't. Now they get problems. You see? But anyway, you should call your attorney and ask them why the case is taking too long, because this is a joint motion and this is not BIA. Why it's taking too long? BIA takes too long because really you have no way of following up with those people. And they have more than 4 million cases pending. So immigration court, they don't have 4 millions, they might have 1 million, 0.8, something around those lines. And those joint motion goes faster, whether the case is closed or open. Yeah. Yep. So what else? My Instagram is just not like, it's always like freezing. People can't hear me. I don't understand why. Anyway, so are we done? I guess we're done. Yeah, we almost spoke for 45 minutes. I guess we are done. We got all your questions answered. We don't have any other news besides PIP is over for good. It's done, officially done. Next week probably we will know whether they're gonna refund people their money, $580. Other than that, thanks, Mr. Task. Thanks for sharing. Please share, please like. Thanks a lot. Please share on your social media. Please share on your stories, on your WhatsApp. Please share. Please like. It's always nice when a lot of people share, so we can reach a lot of people already. Thank you very much. I guess we're done. Oh, you can hear me. Thanks. Bobby here. I can hear. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because I always see my Instagram. It's always dark, almost freezing. It's like I never understood what's going on with that social media platform. I never understood that. Anyway, anybody else? So we can calling last question. Anybody else? So we can wrap up and probably come back to. No, I might not be here tomorrow. I might post some small videos. I might be here Saturday though. Yeah, I might be available Saturday for questions. Has been good today. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, thank you very much for showing up. We spoke for about 45 minutes. That's enough. We had questions answered. Until next time, I'm not going to be available tomorrow because I have office day. But I might be available Saturday. I don't know what time. If you are subscribed, you will be notified for sure. That's why you need to be subscribed and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified. I'll do my best on Saturday to be here around maybe 12 or 1 p.m. Um, I'll do my best, but I can't promise the time. Just gonna depend. But tomorrow I'm not gonna be here. Okay. Thank you very much for showing up. Until next time. Bye bye.